Hi, so I'm just going to run through a few of the things here. So let's start with the menu. So when we scroll down, the Valore should disappear, and then when we scroll up, it should reappear. For instance, we scroll down, we scroll up. So we hit the bottom, it will ping back up. When we scroll down, it disappears, and also the search will disappear as well. Search account cart disappears. So scroll down, scroll back up. So that's the first thing. Other thing, let's go into the menu. So when we hover over the categories, the text will turn black. So I think it's a dark grey and it will just turn black. At the moment, ours doesn't change colour, so we need to do that. So we need to make sure they do change colour when we hover over. The search has a little animation, so it pops out, a little animation that slides in. Ours doesn't have that, it just pings out, so that would be nice to have that. Let's look at the loading of the page. You see we've got lazy load. Let's remove the lazy load and just have everything load at once. The other thing is remove this when we hover over the image, don't make it zoom in, just have it like this, so it's just solid, nothing changes. So let's look at the loading here, just the whole site loads, no lazy load. It would be good to add in these basic sections, banner, product reel, text. There's just two of them, and then we've got enough to launch the site with that. Subscribe button needs to do a pop out like this. Also, let's add WhatsApp. If you add the WhatsApp, I'll put my number in there, so then people can contact. I have another phone we can use, so let's add WhatsApp, not chat, just a WhatsApp number here. Number's fine. Email us. Let's have a look at email us. So yeah, it goes to the email us page, contact us. We need to design that. Let's go into, let me just show you our about us page. So our craft and about us are all the same. We need to create separate pages. So craft is this. Also, we need to add in the frequently asked questions. Needs its own page with all our own little, let me show you. The little sub-leafs and questions and things like this. Here you go. So we need this area for customer questions. We need to create that page. I can input all this info. If you do it, I'll put in all the info. You can just put in some holding text here. So that page needs doing. Now let's go to products. Leather goods. Let's go to bags. So our page, where are we? Can you let me know the image size we need to make our images this size? And because I'm going to get them remade and put on these backgrounds, so then we have a studio background. So at the moment, we're going to have all the images remade to match this. So yeah, tell me the image size. So just thinking the way we've laid out our products, this thing here doesn't work, just having one a little bit bigger. If you see, it should be on the second line. So the second line is the feature, smaller and quite a lot bigger. Then you have 2 rows, then another feature, which is opposite. You see it's big there, big here, smaller. And then we need a feature image here for a campaign image here with some text. Repeating this. This is view all, so another campaign image, and then at the bottom the bit of text. It'll be nice because we could eventually put a campaign image in right at the top as a banner if we want to do that. I mean, don't do it now, but in the future we could do that. So this page does need a little bit of work. This isn't big enough and it's just not working. So yeah, let me know the ideal image size and I'll get the images made for that. Now let's go into the product image, this button here is really not looking good. So it looks like it's just Shopify out the box. We need to style it like this. You can see we need to put our variations. So our variations right now are not linking. So we need to show the color, variations. Apple Pay is really good because it forces people to do a quick payment. So we need to add the Apple Pay and add to cart. At the moment, our variations aren't showing, and we need to remove this low stock, add the color. Size guide can remove that for handbags and only have it for belts. Belts should have their own size guide. If you see, we have one already. Look, sorry, it's on the old site. You can pull up the size guide for the belts, but this should be a belt size guide just for belts in there. So this all looks fine. This needs to be custom for every product, which means we need this in the product description. In the product backend, so I can input that. That's all fine. The add to cart, when we add to cart for some reason, because this is in stock, if we add it to cart, this tray needs to match the background of the site, I think, the cream. It needs to match the rest of the site, but this is good. We're going to check out. It should say checkout or cart, so view your cart. So yeah, when we go to checkout, we get this sold out, and then when you click return to store, we go to cart. So the cart we want to be able to see. We should have an option to click on our cart to view our cart. At the moment, you can't access cart anyway unless you go through here. So have an option to view cart and or checkout. Can you see this little thing frame here? We want to remove that, anything like that. And we need to make sure all the text on the site is all the same. So this text in here is all the same as this. And this looks a little bit Shopify-ish. I'm not sure what font that is. So yeah, we need to fix the add to cart, that the products are going in there, and also be able to view our cart there, sorry. So the other thing is to do the customization area. So on some products we can have customization, so you choose which skin you want, whether you're going to have blaze-on monogram or you're going to have smooth. You're going to choose your color. This would be for wallets mainly. Lining color, to be honest, we won't be doing lining, only just put them all in and put options to hide them, and then we'll hide them. So marking, initials, yes. So make sure that it's limited. They shouldn't have, that should be the maximum, I think. Yeah, maximum is 3 with 2 dots in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be the maximum. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 3 letters maximum. And you can see at the bottom here, they're coming up. So 3 letters maximum, but you can also have dots in between if you want. Yeah, there you go. Then just put these icons in for now. We'll drop in our own ones. I'm designing them at the moment, so have them so we can upload our own things. So choose silver or tone on tone. Tone on tone just means blind. It just means invisible. So maybe we can add gold as well. So gold, silver, tone on tone, because gold is also very good. So yeah, customization, add to cart, really good. Okay. Have we got these things in? Product details. Why does that look different? For some reason on the customization products, on the customization products, we need to have this thing in here. This is for if something is customized, it can't be returned. So it has a different thing here. So yeah, they're the main ones that I can see at the moment. I haven't done mobile. Did I do the thing about the scrolling of the site? Their effect is very nice when we scroll down the speed. Check on mobile, it has this kind of like delay when you scroll, which is really nice. If we can make our site do the same scroll effect, it's very luxury. Ours is just too fast. Theirs has a scroll effect, so please let